and welcome to Elizabeth's craft room. It's all very exciting in my craft room today because my fabulous new trimmer has arrived from Stampin Up, and even before I paint my fingernails, so I apologise for my nails, I just want to show it to you. So the first thing you need to do when it arrives, it does say remove protective film from all surfaces, and there are quite a few surfaces to remove it from, so I'm just going to show you. You need to take this piece off here. You need to take this piece off from down the side, and you've got an arm that comes out here. You've got this little tiny piece in there, and you've got the piece along the arm. So that's all taken off and you are ready to trim. Right, well now we've seen how to take the protective film off. I want to show you a little bit more closely what we have. So we have both centimetres and inches on this cutter, which is fabulous. There's such a huge cheer at convention when Shelley told us we were going to get both. The other thing, it's long, and you can't see long because I've just closed right in, but it's actually more than 12 inches long, so you can keep both the cutting blade and the scoring blade on there and actually cut and score without having to remove either of the blades. I'm just going to show you also with the width of it. You can cut an A4 piece into half to make a regular card size without having to open the extending piece, which is great. So it means you're not forever opening and closing as we have been on our previous cutter. Another thing I really love is actually the surface of this. The grid is underneath this wonderful glossy surface, and I don't know if you can see how that's shining. Really beautiful surface to work on. Your paper moves around on it nicely, but not so much that it's skidding. It's actually really nice to work on. I'll just do a bit of scoring. So let's just show you, it does scoring as well as cutting. But the good thing about having the grid underneath this shiny surface is there's no way the numbers or the grid will ever rub off. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the fact is, this is the first cutter that's ever had the Stampin' Up name on it, and that just means it's going to be quality. Couple of points for you. The first is the piece here lifts up the other way round to our previous trimmer. This is kind of like your paper guide with the slot down the middle. So be aware of that, because if you're trying to lift it this way, it won't. You've got in here a removable, I'll put my finger underneath, track that is where the cutting blades actually go. That means this could be replaced if it ever wears out. It's actually double-sided as well, so straight away you've got a double the lifespan of a normal one, but it could be replaced if ever needed. You've also got a lock up here, and when that is locked, it means you can't actually lift up this piece here. So when you're travelling, it's not going to flap about and fall open. I'll show you when you open out the extender plate. You need to actually click it into place there. I don't know if you heard that, but it actually clicks and locks in, and then you know that it's done. Also underneath at the end there's a little foot that lifts up, and that's going to give you a really nice steady base for working on, so that when you're laying your card down, it's really nice and steady. You've got a guide that goes all the way along here as well, so that if you're using a large piece of paper, cutting anything up to 14.5 inches, 36.5 centimetres here, you've actually got a guide to work against. Okay, just close the foot in. So that's a little bit about the new trimmer. I absolutely love it. You're going to see it a lot in action, I'm sure, on my videos, and certainly in my classes and workshops. If you have any questions about it, or if you'd like to place an order, do contact me via my blog, elizabethscraftroom.blogspot.com. I'll be back soon with more.